Okay, before we start, I want to share something extremely important. This kind of inner journey is usually clearest the very first time you do it. The very first imagery, the very first feelings that arise are the ones that matter most. If you repeat this experience again and again, your mind will naturally start reusing or editing the original images, instead of showing you a fresh, unfiltered view of how you are today. So, as a consequence, I will remind you here probably a number of times on the outer before entering. I invite you to treat this session as a one time snapshot of your inner world right now. Unfortunately, for some, they ignore this important caveat and upon reflection realize they really should have prepared accordingly and truly immerse themselves completely into the experience. So, some final important things before you enter. This is not a test or a diagnosis. There are no right or wrong images and no pass or fail. It's about today, not your whole life. The journey simply reflects how you are experiencing life right now at this point in time. Your first images matter most. The very first images and views that appear for you are the ones that count. If my words and your images don't match, stay loyal to your images. It works best when you are deeply relaxed. Take time to get comfortable, slow your breathing, and let your attention rest on what you see, hear, smell, and feel. The sensory details and feelings are essential for later reflection. One truly focused run is usually enough. Many people find the first time is the absolute clearest. Repeating the journey often just replays or edits the original images. Once again, treat this as a one-time snapshot for today and come back to your notes or drawings rather than chasing a better version. After you finish, you might want to write down what you saw, heard, smelt, and felt at each stage. After you finish, you might want to sketch the imagery um, or sit quietly with any emotions or insights that arose. This recording is not a substitute for professional mental health care. If the journey stirs up difficult material, please consider speaking with a trusted person or qualified practitioner. Obviously, do not listen while driving or operating anything that needs your full attention. Thank you for allowing yourself this time to explore your own inner landscape. So, last chance before we go further. Unless you are really ready to give yourself permission to do this once with as much presence and honesty as you can, and let the images live in your memory, your notes, or your artwork, or wherever, rather than chasing a better version of this experience, then please pause here or simply come back to it another time when you know you're ready. It really will make all the difference. This is a Jung-inspired active imagination journey that I learnt years ago in a psychology class. It is not exactly as I initially experienced, and over time used in workshops with the benefit of feedback from many, I have honed it into what it is today. As stated, this is not a test or a diagnosis, and it is not a fortune-telling trick. It is a way of meeting parts of yourself through symbol and sensation for who you are today, not for who you were yesterday, not for who you will be tomorrow, But for today, you will be invited to go through an experience. Be open to it. The most important thing is that you are as relaxed, safe, and comfortable as you can be, and that you pay attention to what you see, hear, smell, and feel at each moment. All the little details matter because they belong to you. Once again, many people find that the first time they do this, it is the clearest. I know I'm repeating myself, but it's because it's important. Later attempts tend to repeat or copy what they already saw, even years and decades later. So treat this as something you do once with full attention and then gently reflect on what it showed you about how you were experiencing life today. If at any point you feel uncomfortable or overwhelmed, you can simply open your eyes and return to the space where you are. You are always in charge. When you are ready, we will begin. In a moment, I'll guide you into a state of relaxation that makes it easier to reach your own inner resources, your creativity, your intuition, and your capacity for change. For now, let's simply breathe together. Take this moment to get comfortable, sitting or lying down somewhere you feel safe and undisturbed. Let your hands rest, let your jaw soften, let your eyes gently close. Take a slow breath in through your nose. Hold for a moment and breathe out through your mouth. Let your shoulders drop as the breath leaves your body. Again, breathing in, holding gently, and breathing out, allowing the weight of your body to be fully supported. As you listen, remember this is not about getting anything right. You're not trying to invent the perfect scene. You are simply allowing whatever comes first to arrive for who you are today. If at any time you feel uncomfortable, you can open your eyes and come back to the room or the space where you are. You are always in charge. Let's take another gentle breath in, hold, and out. Take a slow, deep breath in through your nose, and again, hold, and let it out gently through your mouth. Again, breathing in, when it feels natural, exhaling slowly, allowing your body to soften a little more. One more easy breath in, and a long, unhurried breath out. Beautiful. As we begin to turn inward, I want you to briefly explain how this time is meant to serve you. This guided experience is designed to help you move through the inner landscapes of your mind, the places where unspoken thoughts, quiet feelings, and older memories can rest just below the surface. Often we carry beliefs or emotions that still shape our present, even though we rarely pause to visit them directly. Today, we'll go into a setting in your imagination. It isn't mine, it is yours. It can appear in whatever way is natural for you. This inner place will give you a safe backdrop to meet any lingering fears, curiosities, or questions that might be ready to show themselves. Along the way, you may notice images, symbols, or even imagined beings that feel significant to you. You don't have to force meaning onto them now, simply let them arrive, trusting that what appears is enough for this moment. You may hear gentle music underneath my voice, tones and vibrations that are there simply to support you, to help the body relax and the mind become quiet, so you can sink more fully into your own inner world. Think of the sounds as a steady companion, anchoring you in the present while you travel deeper into your imagination. As we move together through this, I invite you to trust your own responses. You might feel wonder, warmth, sadness, or even a slight edge of fear. All of these are valid. You don't need to push any of them away. You are simply noticing what is already there. For now, please find a position that is comfortable for you. Allow your body to be completely supported by whatever you are resting on. Let your weight sink down a little more with each breath. With every exhale, feel yourself becoming a bit more relaxed, a bit more present with this moment, and a little less interested in anything outside this time. In a few moments, I'll count slowly from 10 down to 1. With each number, allow your mind and body to soften, to drift a little further into calmness and quiet. 10. Take a steady breath in, and as you breathe out, release any tightness you notice. 9. A gentle wave of ease begins at the top of your head and slowly moves downward. 8. That feeling of ease flows through your face, your jaw, your neck and shoulders as the muscles begin to loosen. 7. Notice your chest rising and falling, each breath a little smoother, your heart area a little lighter. 6. That comfort travels along your back, through your spine, softening any old tension as it passes. 5. Your torso unwinds, your belly softens, your body quietly agreeing to let this moment be simple. 4. The wave continues into your hips, down through your legs, all the way into your feet. 3. With each inhalation, imagine drawing in calm. With each exhalation, let anything unhelpful drift away for now. 2. You're almost fully settled, gently floating in a quiet, safe awareness where imagination and everyday life can touch. 1. And now as you reach the end of the count, allow your eyes to be fully closed if they are not already. Let stillness gather around you. You are safe. You are held. In this deeply relaxed state, the edges of your thinking mind can soften, and you can open to the exploration ahead. Imagine now a soft, warm light around you of complete comfort. This light invites you to drift a little further into your inner world. Now in your mind's eye, you find yourself at the foot of a forest. Let the forest appear in whatever way it wishes. Do not change it to match any idea. Just notice what is there. Look around you. Notice the shapes, the colours, the space between things. Notice the light and the lack of light, or something else entirely. Notice the air on your skin, warm, cool, still, moving, or however it is. Listen. What sounds are present here, if any? Very gently, notice any smell in the air. Most of all, notice how it feels to be here at the edge of this forest. There is no right or wrong feeling. Just notice and quietly remember. When you are ready, you begin to enter into your forest. Feel your body moving as you go. Notice what you are moving over or through, whether it feels firm, soft, uneven, smooth. As you continue, keep returning to your senses, looking, listening, sensing the air and the ground, and lightly noticing how you feel as you move. Up ahead, you become aware of a place that is more than just a natural growth. Some kind of formed place or shaped space. You do not need to decide what it is just yet. Let it show you how it is, what it is. You move closer to this place. Notice its size, its overall shape, its condition, the way it is here in the forest. Notice any sounds connected with this place, any smell around it or coming from within. Notice how you feel as you come nearer. When you are ready, find the way into this place and gently enter. Take a moment to sense the inside, the space, the light, the surfaces, any details that draw your attention. Somewhere at the center of this place, you become aware of something that can hold or contain. Allow it to appear in its own form. Do not change it to make it nicer or neater or more dramatic. Let it be exactly as it comes. Move closer to this thing that can hold or contain. Notice its size, what it seems to be made of, its condition, any markings or qualities that stand out. If it feels right, you may touch it, look into it, open it, or simply be near it. Notice what you do. Notice how you feel with it, and quietly remember. When that feels complete, you leave this containing thing as it is. Turn and make your way back out of the formed place until you are once again in the forest. As you move back out, notice any shift in light, sound, or feeling. You continue onwards through the forest. After a while, something small catches your attention near where you are moving. You realize it is a key. Let its form appear as it wishes. Move closer. Notice its size, what it seems to be made from, how worn or new it appears. Notice your first response to seeing this object that can unlock Whatever feelings arrive, whatever feelings come, let them be there. Notice what you choose to do with this key, whether you leave it, carry it, examine it, keep it, discard it. There's nothing you're supposed to do. Just watch what happens with what you want to do. When that moment is complete, you continue on your way through the forest. After some time, you become aware of water ahead. Allow the kind of water that belongs here for you to show itself. Notice its extent, whether it is still or moving, shallow or deep, close or further away. Listen to the sound of this water. Notice any smell of moisture, earth, or anything else around it. Notice how you feel as you are with this water. What do you hear? Do you come closer or stay back? Do you stay at the edge, touch it, move through it, go around it, or simply rest and watch? Let the scene unfold in its own way. Do not force anything. Just allow and remember. When the moment by the water feels finished for now, you continue your journey. In time, you come to a more open place in the forest, a clearing. Move into this open space. Notice the ground, the way the surroundings hold this opening. On the far side of this clearing, you become aware of another. Allow whatever form is true for you to appear. It may be clear or indistinct, near or far, a known someone, an unknown someone, or simply a sense of someone or something. Notice your awareness of them. Notice how you feel seeing them there on the other side of the clearing. If anything passes between you, words, gestures, a feeling, let it arrive and let it be. When that moment has had enough time, you gently turn and continue on your way, leaving the clearing behind and onwards through the forest. After some time moving through and noticing how this forest makes you feel, you come upon something that may stop you from going further in the same direction. You approach, and here it is in front of you. Allow it to appear as it is: high, low, thick, thin, solid, partial. Whatever is there for you, it is a type of boundary. Notice your first reaction as you stand before this. Stay with that feeling for a moment. Now, let yourself be at the top of this. You do not have to know how you got there. Simply notice yourself at the uppermost part, able to see beyond it. Look from here. Notice what is on the other side. It may be detailed or simple, clear or vague, bright or muted. Whatever is there is enough. Notice how it feels to look from this position, with whatever you can see or sense or hear or smell. Allow this final image and feeling to rest gently in your awareness. Take a slow breath in and out. Now allow the forest, the formed place, the containing thing, the unlocking object, the water, the clearing and the other on the far side of the clearing, the boundary and the view beyond the boundary, to soften and move slightly into the background now. You do not need to hold them tightly. They can simply live in memory now. As our journey for today begins to draw to a close, I invite you to gently turn your attention back towards the part of you that is listening here and now. Take a moment in your own time to acknowledge whatever you experienced, the places you visited, the feelings that arose, and any insights or images that chose to meet you. There is no need to judge or analyze them yet. Simply appreciate that you showed up and that your inner world responded. I'll guide you back with a gentle count from 10 back up to 1. With each number, you'll become a little more aware of your surroundings and of your physical body, bringing with you any calmness, clarity, or understanding you wish to keep. 10. Begin to notice your breath again, moving in and out of your body. 9. Become faintly aware of the surface beneath you, supporting your weight. 8. Sense your hands and feet, the shape of your body where you are resting. 7. Perhaps notice sounds in the room or nearby without needing to move just yet. 6. Take a slightly deeper breath now and gently let it go. 5. Bring a little more awareness into your arms and legs. You might like to wiggle your fingers or toes. 4. Feel the steadiness of the space around you, knowing you can return to this relaxed state whenever you choose. 3. If your eyes are still closed, you may begin to blink them open soon, letting in just a little more light. 2. Draw one more full nourishing breath, bringing yourself back to wakeful awareness. And 1. And now, when you are ready, allow your eyes to open fully, returning to the space where you are, bringing with you the calm and clarity you've cultivated. Take a moment here. There's no rush to move. You might like to stretch, to notice how your body feels now compared to when you began, or to quietly reflect on what stayed with you from the journey. Remember, this relaxed inward state is available to you whenever you need it. The inner forest you visited today remains part of you, and you can return in your own way at another time if it feels right. Thank you, and thank yourself for allowing yourself this space and for letting my voice accompany you. When you feel ready, you can rise and continue with your day, carrying a little more gentleness towards yourself as you go. I encourage you to quietly reflect on what you saw, heard, smelt, and felt at each stage. While it is still fresh today, you may wish to write, draw, or just mentally note for now. If you'd like to sit with what you've experienced a little more, I've recorded a separate debrief, a kind of second space to go with this journey. In that companion video, I walk through some of the ways of understanding the symbols we use today. It isn't a test, and it isn't the only interpretation. It's language you can try on. Keep what fits and leave what doesn't, or develop your own. So if your images stayed with you and you'd like some gentle framing around them, you're welcome to watch the debrief video next. Think of this journey and that debrief as a matched pair. One opens the images, the other offers words around what they might mean for you today.